Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back in the back rooms. Because where else would we be? So, as we left off from last time, we have solved steel casing. As you can see, it's not that difficult, but in order to skip a lot of the manual crafting you're going to have to watch, I went ahead and made 8 steel casing, because I think that's all we're going to need. I counted it out, like this one, 1, 2, and then if you go down the line, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's avoid chassis, 7, and I think that's it. So I actually got 1 extra. I wonder where I counted 8 from. There's probably something. Oh, this one, 8, the chemical oxidizer. So it looks like you really only need 8 in order to complete the last of the remaining machines that are going to be needed from Mechanism. And then I went ahead and got 4 more basic control circuits, 1 more empowered emeradic crystal, and I got 5 more of the frog lights. Luckily the frog lights were very simple, although the frog itself does not want to play nice. Wait, where did he go? Oh, there he is. He's just chilling down there. I built a little alcove, so if he walks back up, he won't get stuck jumping down. But it doesn't seem like he wants to do that anyway. So let's see here. We want to make the purification chamber and the electrolytic separator. These both take osmium ingots, and okay, we do have 13. We're gonna have to get more of that. So let me turn this guy on and set him to, we're gonna have to recharge him. Where is our confusing powder? There we go. And we want 1100. 1001, 101, 1000, 100, 1100. There we go. That will get me some more osmium. Because that does seem to be the only way we can get it. And then along with the other stuff, we can move this stuff now. We don't need to memorize it. We do need 1 propeller, which is just planks and stick. Where are our planks? We're all out. Let's grab some wood. This should be enough. And make a propeller. That way we can make the purification chamber. Done. Now we're going to need the electrolytic separator, which takes 2 of these electrolytic cores, which takes, we need 2 of these, so 4 osmium dust, 2 iron dust, 2 gold dust. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're out of gold. 2 of this. And I think we're out of gold. Oh wait, no, I think I was smelting some, right? Yes. 2 of that. So let's go ahead and, what do I need to do? Oh, we need to make it into dust. What machine did dust? The sag mill. So luckily this is going to go pretty quick, and then we should be able to craft these, and then we're going to need the iron. That should be enough iron. Put that here, and then we could probably just put these machines on this side. That's probably going to be fine. Do I have more back here? I do not. Where's my toolbox? Connector. Let's see. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't burn out. 2 gold, 2 iron. And yep, that's getting power. Awesome. And then we're going to need our 4 osmium dust. And there's a mosquito flying around. And I think I got him. Wait, what? Why can't I put osmium in here? osmium dust, mechanism crusher, enrichment chamber. Crusher. What? So osmium dust can only be made in the crusher from an ingot, the crusher from mechanism, or the enrichment chamber. And we can't do the enrichment chamber because that requires raw version. Wait. Don't I have an enrichment chamber? I do. So we actually can. We just need the raw version. Okay, that will summon some raw osmium that we'll have to throw in there. But that's kind of annoying because we can't really move on to this one until we have this machine. Because in order to make the advanced control circuit, you need infused alloy, which takes... Actually, enriched gold, metallurgic infuser. What do we need this for then? Huh, that's weird. Let's see, so we should be able to make one of these, because you need infused alloy, which is our ochre froglite, and flint in the purification chamber, which is right here. So we have our ochre froglites, we just need flint, which we have one. Do we have any gravel? Gravel, 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 does not look like it. We can make some though. Just need to grab some cobblestone. See, 2 stacks should be enough. We're gonna grind this in the crushing wheel down into gravel, and then we can break the gravel into flint. There we go, it's all done. There's the raw osmium. Let that cook. Now let's activate the machine here to get our osmium out. And then let's see, so we should just be able to put these in here and then 1 flint. And it just ate the flint. 1,000 oxygen. How much is 1 flint? Combiner, purification chamber. It doesn't say. Actually, it looks like it's about 400. So we're gonna need a lot of flint. Huh. Okay, looks like that's completed. Send it down and grab our osmium. See, raw osmium. Now we're going to throw this in the enrichment chamber in order to make osmium dust. One, two, three, four. Perfect. Let's see, let's store the book. We don't need that. Anything else I can drop off that's taking up room? Not really. Huh, I wonder why it stopped. But we only needed the 4 anyway. So let's go ahead and make our electrolytic cores. Cores are done, and now we should be able to craft our electrolytic separator. Now this machine, I'm pretty sure, let's see. That's enriched gold. This is for making gas usually. Yeah, so you can see brine and sodium makes chlorine, seed oil and hydrogen makes oxygen. But what are we gonna need this for? I only ask that because it's easier just to put it next to whatever machine needs it. So I guess this one, right? Because it needs the gas, but can this make oh, it can make oxygen. I just saw it. Yeah, here we go. Biofuel, water, and hydrogen. Actually, I think you just need to put water in this. Because then if you do side config, yeah, right output, auto eject into this, gases, left input. Yeah, so if we put water in this, it should split it, and then we can have it dump the excess. We'll just need to give this some power. And if I put water inside, that should make oxygen, which means I don't need the flint. Okay, that's not how you do it. How do you... There we go. So as you can see, it's making hydrogen, it's making oxygen. Oxygen goes in here, and it's converting the frog lights. Let's get some more water in there. I probably should make one of the mechanism generators, because as you can see... Well, actually, the electrolytic separator is running out of power, but it's still functioning. Yeah, see, it's flickering on and off. So that means it should be fine for what we need, because we just need to make these. So it's going to be a little bit slow making the oxygen. So that's going to take a little bit of time, but then once that's done, it will make our infused alloys, and then we need to combine these in the infuser with gold. And it says 100 millibuckets of gold, and 1 enriched gold is 80, and how many? We need 10. So we need 100 of this, we're making 10, each gold gives 80, so we're gonna need, how much is that? Let's see, let's calculate it. We need 10 times 100 gold, divided by 80, 12.5 gold or 13 gold. And we have 6 gold. Let's see, we're gonna need some more gold. All out. Let's see, can we convert gold from lead? We can. Let me see the recipe for that. Lead and confusing powder. And how much lead do we have? We should have more lead than gold, right? Yeah, there we go, lead. We needed 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we should have some confusing powder left over. If not, I'll have to make more. Yep, 50. Let's fill this guy back up. That's really the only issue I have with building my factory out here. I don't have a source of carpet, so I have to manually walk this stuff over. But now we can just put water in here and make our gold. Wait for it to boil. And that's it. That's the entire process. Very easy stuff. Gold. Now let's start enriching this. Why can't I enrich it? Gold dust. Okay, so we gotta start breaking it down into dust first. Then we can enrich it. Wish there was an easier way, but I'm pretty sure if I throw in all 5 of these, it's just gonna waste it. Let's see, this is Eidolon, yeah. But hey, at least it saves me some time trying to get more gold, because otherwise the only way I can get more gold right now is go exploring the back rooms or just summon it through that, and this is the quickest. Although it did say there was a way to automate this process. Is it just like you can force water into here and then just drop the items in all the time? I never figured that out. Okay, get our gold. Let's break this into dust and start enriching it. Let's see how we're doing on those alloys. We're at 3. The alloy that started it all. Okay, 3 more, and then we need to put this into the infuser and purification. The infuser's over here, right? Yes. We need to dump the redstone. Put this in here. Then the enriched gold goes in on the left. Like that, and it starts working. So assuming I did all the math right, we should have enough with some left over. And this is going quite slow just because we're not making a lot of oxygen. So I'll cut back in a second once we have all this crafted. Alright, that's the last infused alloy made. All the gold finished enriching. So now we're just down to the last two. And that completes the advanced control circuit. He's really advanced for his age. And that gets us to the next three. The osmium compressor, the pressurized reaction chamber, and the matter condenser. Feed the Singularity. So let's see. This one doesn't look too expensive, but does take an ender resonator, which takes 2 solarium ingots, a vibrant alloy ingot, and the head of an enderman, which means we have to summon one to the backrooms. And then these guys are just your standard machines. And that's 6, 8, 10. I only made 10, right? Because I thought that's... Am I missing something? I put 10 in there, right? Huh? I could have swore I put 10. Didn't I put 10? Unless I used them for something? I didn't use these for anything. They're only used for this. Huh? Did I only have 8? I could have swore. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get 2 more so I can finish crafting everything. Cause I could have swore I counted out 10. I had 10, right? I'm not crazy, am I? Anyways, 1 second, please. Okay, we're back. I got 2 more. I still don't know if I just paused the recording, so I can't go back and check the tape. But let's see. So we're gonna craft that one last because it need. Oh, we need reality alloy for this. Lead, terra steel. It's not that hard to get, but where'd I put the other ones? Reality frame. We have one left over. So let's start with the other two. The osmium compressor, steel casing, buckets, and that. Extremely easy. Oh, we're missing the infused alloy. Wait a minute. I turned all of it into control circuits. Okay, what about this one? A dynamic tank, which is just steel in a bucket. Okay, easy enough. Easy stuff. And a basic chemical tank, osmium and steel. And we're missing the osmium. Ran out. Let's see. We converted the rest into dust. We have 3 more raw osmium, which is just enough. So let's go ahead and cook that. But let's see. So we're going to need 4 of the regular. And what about this one? 2. Okay, so I miscounted. So I needed 4 infused alloy, not this control circuit. So I'm going to need to get some more of these and convert it. See, how much oxygen do we have in here? Luckily, it does store it. Okay, it's at a lot. So that should be enough. I'm just going to have to get some more magma blocks. This one, 0101. 0101. That means we'll have to restart this. And we're also going to need more osmium as well. Osmium ingots, but at least we can craft this machine. The pressurized reaction chamber. Let's see, let's plop it over here. This guy. And this one, as you can see, it takes 2 fluid inputs. So we'll need 2 kinds of fluids. Like to make that. What do we need this for? Elven Gateway Core. It's showing this. So it's probably for these. Enderium ingots. Resonant ender and osmium. Along with diamond dust. To make chlorine and an enderium ingot. Can I input this manually with a bucket? Does not look like it. So we're gonna have to input this. How can I put liquids in here? I guess I'll just have to use like a tank and then a pump to push stuff in. Yeah, transporter, fluids, gases, huh. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit annoying, but we're gonna need it to make the Elven Gateway core, which is something I wanted to complete this episode, but I guess it'll take a little bit longer just because I messed up on the infused alloy. And then this is gonna need reality alloy, which I think we still have a little bit of Terra Steel left over, because we didn't use all of it last time, because last time we made 2 ingots, and then that gives you 9 nuggets, and I think we had 3 nuggets left over? Huh, where did I put it? Huh, not sure where I left it. But regardless, that's fine. I've been filling up our mana pool, so I'll just have to make some more. Did I get it? I don't think I got the mosquito. But we have just enough mana in here to make another Terra Steel ingot. And we're going to need 4 here to make the gateway core. We're going to need an extra one for the reality alloy. And this is going to take a long time to fill up. People in the comments, I know you know who I'm talking about, have been telling me there are far more efficient ways than using endo flames. And they'd be correct. But I'm too lazy to do that. So I'm just going to come over here, burn it, and see if we can fill it up. So I'll come back in a moment once I have everything we need. So we're going to need the 4 infused alloy, and we're going to need some Terra Steel in order to make the reality alloy. So I'll be back in a flash. And welcome back. As you can see, I obtained the Terra Steel ingots, infused alloy. That was all I needed, right? I didn't forget something? Because we need 1 for this. And then we needed 4 for the core, and then we needed this for the reality alloy. Which is 1, 2, 3, and that actually gives us 3. I think we only needed 4, right? Yeah, lines up perfectly. So let's see. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna need 1 lead, 1 confusing powder, 1 Terra Steel nugget, and some things to jam in our ears when this goes off for being extremely loud, and 1 empowered Inori crystal, which is a bunch of stuff I don't have on hand. Actually, I have the Inori crystals, right? Unless I put them somewhere. I think I left them in a chest. Where did I leave them? Not gonna worry about it, you just need to make another one. Feel sneeze coming on. Oh. Sorry about that. I'll try to cut that out in post so I don't blow up your eardrums. And let's see, 1 empowered Inori crystal, snowball, button, deep slate, and gray. Do I have any gray somewhere? Does not look like it. Where are my flowers? That's light gray. I need gray gray. How do I make a gray dye? Where did I get it last time? Gray. Wrong way to spell it. Gray dye. Black dye and white dye. Mystical gray petal. Why don't I have any gray? Oh, I do. It's right here. Then we need a snowball, which we should have some more over here. So Inori crystal, snowball, gray dye. We're gonna need a button and cobble. And let's see, does deep slate work? Let's see here, cobble, there we go, 1 cobble. Then we're gonna need 1 button. Go ahead and cook that up. I have room in here. Drop the dye. I do not. Too many small things we don't need. Okay, turn this into a button. Make one empowered Inori crystal, and then put that in here and close your ears. Why isn't it working? Reality alloy. Inori terrasteel dust. Huh? Lead ingot. Oh, there we go. Ah! Yeah, I forgot. Since it outputs rich slag and there was slag in there, it wasn't going to process it. To the gods of the back rooms. No, that's the soul vial, not the bottle. Let's see. It was full of energy, so it should have done it pretty quick. And it did. Awesome. So let's see if we can finish up these machines. Osmium compressor is right here. And then the last one, the matter condenser. We're going to need a pressure dispenser, which I thought I had and got the iron bars because I already had them in a chest. Now we just need the ender resonator, which will take 2 solarium ingots, 2 silicon, and 1 vibrant alloy. So we already have 2 of these. I think we have silicon somewhere. Where did I put it? I know I had 2 extra. There we go. Let's go ahead and throw this into the slice and splice. Into the correct order. Solarium here and here. Silicon there and there. Then we just need to put in the Enderman head and 1 vibrant alloy, which is the Ender Pearl and energetic alloy. And this is where we need the pressure chamber. We need refined glowstone to make the energetic alloy, and this is glowstone and oxygen with a gold ingot. So I'm definitely gonna have to move this machine. So come with me, and you'll see a whole new world of pure imagination. We can drop the dye. I don't think we'll need it. Because we will need oxygen to come in here. This might overload it. Perfect. This is the osmium compressor. This is not the right machine. Okay, because we're going to need oxygen to go in here. Vibrant alloy, energetic alloy, refined glowstone, energized glowstone, magma crucible, glowstone dust in here makes 250. We're gonna need 500, so it's only 2 glowstone, very easy. Where's our magma crucible? I do have one, right? A magma crucible? Pyrolyzer, induction smelter, blast chiller, magma crucible, there we go. Working very slowly, also need to hook it up to power. And then how are we going to pull this out? And then we also need the head of an Enderman, so we will consult the book. When we place down this compressor, let's see, the compressor only takes full objects, right? Osmium compressor. Yeah, it converts items into gas. Does it? How do I... Use to compress osmium into various dusts in order to create their ingot counterparts. Okay, so that's fine. That means I could just put it anywhere. Right here is fine. Yeah, see, you just put stuff in here. Although it doesn't show me any recipes, which is very odd. We'll store that for later. Let's see, I should be able to output that stuff into a bucket. Where do I, oh, I used my buckets to craft stuff. I have more buckets in here? I do not. And why is it floating? Oh, I can't take it out. Okay, I'm gonna need to output this into something I can carry around. This is annoying, because if I break it, I lose it. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. So let's see. We're gonna need to make this into that, into this, into that. If I just take this and put it in, but then I need the oxygen as well. Is there an easy way to take gases out of these machines? Like if I could just, I think you could put oxygen tank here. That might work. Let me see. Oxygen. No, that's a creative chemical tank. Okay, so I want a chemical tank. Yeah, basic 4 osmium, which we don't have. Why does everything take osmium? Okay, let's see. Creative solutions incoming. So we should be able to output it. If I put a tank here, it should fill it up. Or will that just push into here? No, it should fill up, because if you put this, puts water in here, you should be able to put a tank to take the oxygen out. This is annoying. Let's see. Let me run this machine, get some more osmium, and we'll come back in a second. And welcome back. So I was able to solve problem 1 by putting the magma crucible and the electrolytic separator right next to the pressurized reaction chamber. I can push energized glowstone and oxygen directly into the machine. So now we just need to give it gold. And we only need the 1. So we just need to put 1 gold ingot in here. And we're still out of gold. I can't believe I forgot that. Are we really out of gold? I think I have some gold nuggets in one of these chests. I'm pretty sure. 2. 14. Perfect. You just gotta check in the couch. And okay, this is very fast, and that should use everything in here. 1 refined. It does produce oxygen, as you could see, so we'll have to dump that by breaking the machine, I guess. But now that we have this, we need to make it energetic, which means we need oxygen and destabilized redstone. So this goes in here. Click the wrong thing. 100 millibuckets of oxygen. We have enough of that. And destabilized redstone from the magma crucible, just put in redstone. And let's see, hopefully we have enough power for this. 500 to 100. And how much do we get from it? I should have checked before closing it. 100. So only 5 redstone. Very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's enough power in there for this to work. Let's see, destabilized redstone is going inside. 400 millibuckets, 300. I'm sorry, I had a quick call. But now we have 1 energetic alloy ingot. And now with this, we combine it with an ender pearl to make the vibrant alloy. In here. And do we have any ender pearls left over? We do not. So that means I'm gonna have to take this guy, put him back over there in order to make the ender pearl. because this was resonant ender, which you get from ender dust. And how much do you need? It's 1 to 1, right? Yeah. Where's our ender dust? Right here. So let's take this guy. Oh, don't touch the wires, please. There we go. As you see, I had to back it up a bit just so everything can fit. Put this guy over here. Connect that to power. Put one in here. And we're gonna need our bulk cast to make our ender pearl, and then we'll finally have the vibrant alloy. Let's see, we need to output it into this. This needs to go on the left side, so this needs input on back. Why is it not going in? Resonant ender goes in here. 250 into the blast chiller. This is the bottom. Let's see, let's swap all these to blue. Oh, there we go. It went inside. Now it's slowly cooking. Let's give it a second. Alright, all done. Take that out of here. Now throw it into our alloy smelter. For 1 resonant ender ingot. I mean vibrant alloy ingot. Then lastly, we just need the ender resonator, which needs, we need 1 Enderman head. And how can we summon the Enderman? 2 moderate soul gems, end stone, and ender dust. So pretty easy stuff. So we're gonna need 2 soul gems, ender dust, and I don't have any in my inventory, right? I do not. So let's grab our end stone, grab our ender, and we're gonna need 1 charcoal. Okay, that's everything we need to summon the Enderman. So let's hope we get lucky and he drops his head, because I don't want to have to get more moderate soul gems. Oh, the cow's gonna kind of be in the way, aren't you? Let's get over. Get down. Come on, move over. He doesn't want to jump on. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, walk over here. Why are you walking so fast, buddy? If you go in the water, he can't touch you. And 1 head. Perfect. And an ender pearl as well. So now let's toss his head into the slice and splice. And it's working. It's working. We're making the ender resonator, which will get us the matter condenser. Now I'm wondering if the mod pack author changed the recipe for the Singularity, because if you didn't know, the Singularity normally takes 256,000 blocks of something to work, which is extremely expensive since you need a lot of items. So I guess we're going to find out shortly. Ender resonator. Now we can craft the matter condenser. Now let's hook this guy up to our ME system. And don't I need a thing for this? Because, yeah, condense into singularities. 256,000 per item. Yeah, we need a storage component. That's what we needed. Dang it. Because you need the 64K for the ball. So this is going to take quartz glass, sky stone, engineering press, 3 of these, 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those. Just steps upon steps upon steps. But we have it, and I believe I can fill this up pretty fast using the sink, because the sink provides infinite water. So I can just have a deployer click into it to fill it with water and have the water pumped in here. But 256,000, that's going to take a while. But at least we completed it, and we got very lucky with the Enderman summon and got the head on the first try. So that means next time we need to, I'm going to create that core, the storage component, in between episodes, because that's going to take, it's just going to be tedious just clicking back and forth. I don't have an AE system to do all the auto crafting for me. So I'll do that. So next episode, we're going to build the Elven Gateway core. So we're going to need another Ender Resonator, a Guardian Diode, a Rune of Spring, and the resonant integral components in order to make this, along with a teleportation core, which takes the filled soul vial of an Enderman and a Singularity. So that's why this is important. But finishing that will get us access to the Black Eye, which take a Singularity and blow it up to make the Black Eye. Very easy. And then we're almost complete. But after we finish the Elven... oh, my voice disappeared. After we finish the Elven Gateway core, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more items before we're finished unlocking the last 3 eyes. But anyways, I'm your host, Hamas28, and I'll see you guys next time.